spooky. It's coming up to Halloween. It's the beginning of October, so it's not in the same way that the shops are doing Christmas. We're doing Halloween already. Yay! If you're not into Halloween, then yeah, why should you be? I'm not feeling very good at the moment, so nice to see you. I don't know what I look like. A bit of a state. I've just been feeling a little bit bleh for the last few days. I'm not sure why. Get armholes for this. Look, it's a. I had just suddenly thought last week, I wonder where that's gone. I was hunting around. I was like, Mum, where is that? And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Then I realised that I brought it when I moved last year. It was still in my unpacked stuff. The stuff that I haven't unpacked yet. Hello! Yes, happy Vertical Sunday. That's what we shall call it. Vertical Sunday. Hooray! My keyboard. I keep getting my hair in my... I'm like choking on my own hair. I don't know what's happening. I'm all over the place. And it's so rainy today, so rainy today, so rainy today. And my hair is in my eyes and my hair is in my face. That's not quite clicked into place. Yay, I am here. And it's time to do another one of those song things that I do. Hello, Philip. Yay is here, and I'm going to do the thing that I do, and I'm going to do it even though you don't want me to. Yes, I'm going to do the thing where I do a song, even though I can't play the keyboard, and I keep doing this wrong, because I'm doing the song, I'm doing the song for you. Yes. I can do the chords. I can't really do much else. Anyway, so that's the song, which is the not song. Yeah. So I've been walking this week, walking around and trying to find stuff. I was trying to look for a path in the forest, and I didn't find it. It was up the woods in the forest. I don't know where I am, but I found loads of rocks and stones, and I've forgotten to put them up. I should put them up on YouTube. I will put them up as soon as this is over. I will put a few little nuggets of my walk. I was like, oh, I just came on this, went, oh, I forgot to put them up, didn't I? I tell you why. It's because I ran out of space on my phone, and I didn't have enough room for anything. So I ordered an SD card for an old device, because the phone that I use actually doesn't have, it turns out, this one here, the Google phone, oh no, hang on, there's the one I'm using. Right, the one I'm using hasn't got any space to store things on, so I'm using it as a device here to stream, even though it only does the vertical now. Oh, I'm doing a spooky voice, and my voice is like... The lighting is bad, or is it just my face? I don't know. Anyway, it's hot. I'm just take this off. Stripy top underneath. So yeah, I had to get an SD card for this in order to use it, because the one that I'm using here, you can't put, once you're full of space, it's nothing, and I don't know where to, because I've got nowhere to put any of the stuff. It's just like, I mean, in olden days, you put it on a hard drive and then you store it somewhere. But I found some old hard drives that I used to use. I thought, oh, I've got loads of old stuff. I'll see whether I can plug that into something. Wouldn't show up. None of it. All of it. It was like I had all this stuff in the storage, and I couldn't find the right plug for it to start off, because it needed all special plugs that I didn't have any ends for. I was searching for the ends, and I eventually got them. And I plugged it in the computer, and nothing happened. So, storing things externally, it's an old-fashioned thing to do, isn't it? People store them on the cloud, but I'm not prepared to spend loads of money for storing things on the cloud. So I've got the biggest SD card that it fits, which is only 500 gigs, which is half a terabyte. Terabyte? I don't know. That's not a terabyte. Half of 1,000. Half a sixpence is half a terabyte. Is half a terrapin. It's not a terrapin. Half a terrapin. Half a turtle. Teenage Mutant Ninja SD card. Anyway, yes, it should be plenty for a few videos. So this is that, so I've got the videos on this, but then I've like forgotten to upload them. And I've got no editing software, so it's like, oh, no. So what you get is what you get. What you get is what you get. And two of them are horizontal, and one of them I lost track of what I was doing and is vertical. I'm like, no, what have I done? But they're all about me walking and not finding the things I was looking for. But I had a nice little walk, and it was sunny again. On Thursday, it's like the last 2 Thursdays, well, the one 2 weeks ago was rainy, but I weathered the storm. On Thursday, it was very sunny, and which is lucky because I was going to go for another walk today, and the storm is everywhere, so I can't do that. And I've not felt very good for days and days and days. Maybe old format. No, it's not an old format that needs to be converted. It's just you plug it in and nothing happens. It just doesn't recognize it as an external disc. It's like, I know it's there, but I can't see what's on the disc, which is weird because I'm pretty sure that I did plug it in a couple of months ago, just before Edinburgh, because I had some stuff from that I needed to put, and I did transfer it to another SD card. That one was completely full, but it was quite a small one. So I've taken that out and put it somewhere safe. When I say safe, I've already forgotten where it is. That's the trouble. I've got a big pile of SD cards from yonder from years ago, and none of it's labelled because they're tiny, right? A little mini SD card, you can't write on it. You have to get a magnifying glass, like how they used to etch tiny little things and or like microchips. They etch it, and then you have to use a huge microscope, to look at it. I'm forgetting words. Either the disc is dead or the device isn't provided. Yes, well, like I say, it's got an external power source, which seems to be on, but I don't think it's the right plug, because I hunted around. I was like, hey, I've got the right plugs for these, and I'll put them in a safe place. But when I was away in Edinburgh, my mother decided to come in and tidy the room. Now, I put things where I needed them to be, and now I don't know where they are anymore. So that's really annoying. Hello, 7 people that are here, though, and the 2 people that have given me a thumbs up. Thumbs up! Oh, it's gone down to 3. By calling out the 7 people, I have driven them away. That is what I've done today. I've driven away all the people that were watching. Oh no, that's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. 'Cause I'm so bad, bad, bad. Yes, exactly. Nobody said anything more. You're still talking about the discs. The discs of yawn. So I've been watching Agatha all along, and I'm enjoying it. But I am also enjoying the storm of people going, it's not as good as the Penguin. I haven't watched the Penguin yet. It's like I mean, back in the day of Superman and Batman, before Batman got ridiculously po-faced, I used to enjoy Superman and Batman, but DC went all serious, far too serious, in a stupid way, a silly way for me, really. So I was just thinking, I've watched all of the Marvel films and most of the series, but not all of them. I was just thinking, which ones haven't I watched? I only watched the first few Luke Cages. And then because they were on Netflix, if you remember, they whipped them off unceremoniously, and I haven't had time to watch them since. I think I watched a few of the new Daredevil. I haven't seen the old Daredevil, but that's not necessarily in the Marvel universe. Although they've dragged them back in because they've got the rights back from Sony and all different places, haven't they? Haven't they? Yes, if you know, you know. And so I watched the first episode of the Hawkeye thing. I was like, not really. I know there's a new Hawkeye, and I approve of that because I'm not very fond of the old Hawkeye's my least favourite character. The second least favourite would be Black Widow. So actually, I watched about half of the Black Widow film and was bored out of my mind. So that's the one that I haven't seen. But I really do enjoy Agatha All Along. I'm enjoying that immensely. And I'm not somebody that's never seen her, and because a lot of people are going, the people that like Marvel films won't like this. It's like, well, what sort of people are you talking about? Because I've seen all the Marvel films. I mostly enjoyed them. Even the ones that have been particularly stupid. Like I got Disney Plus a year ago just to see, because I thought that it would be cheaper than paying to see the Marvels. And it was just as well, because I don't think I'd have wanted to pay for it all for just of that. I'd have felt like, I haven't seen the new Deadpool, although that's out this week, isn't it? So I'm hoping that that comes to something that I don't have to pay any extra money for, because I've got me Disney Plus for a couple of months. Ooh, I've got all the things. I've got Apple and Disney and Netflix. There's all stuff everywhere. Hooray! Hooray for stuff. Hee hee. But I don't know what anyone else is watching. Nobody's saying in the comments, are they? No. But Agatha all along. Agatha all along. It was Agatha on the road, on the witch's road. Down, 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 down the road. Down, 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 down the road. Down, down, down the witch's road. That's how it goes, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, musical wanting. Wait, if Deadpool and Wolverine probably cancel Disney after that. Yes, exactly. I don't know when that's going to come on, because it's like £13 to see the extra, the version with the extras, to see it on the other services, because it's like rental at the moment. So I'm hoping it comes out before Christmas, because after that I'm just like, and I've got Apple TV till after Christmas. Now I've already said that I got the Apple subscription until just after Christmas, and there's not really much I wanted to see, but Severance comes on after Christmas, doesn't it? And I might want to see that. I don't want to watch. This is hot. Why am I wearing this? Not hot, not hot as in nice. And my hair's all gone all over the pole. I don't know what's going on. I'm all adrift today, Some relatives were coming to stay. Yes, apparently, not that one. Begin the beginning from the beginning. Begin again. Yeah, no, a relative had come to stay. That's like my second cousin or something. And my mum was looking forward to meeting her. But it turned out that she's going home, like today or tomorrow, and she came over here in August, but miscommunication. So it's like, no. So my mum was a bit annoyed and a bit sad that she didn't get to see this relative, because she had pictures of their great-grandmother, because my mum went to Spain when she was young, and she worked on an American air base until they chucked her off for being... I'm not going to go in why they chucked her off, but she was planning to move to America before that. She was going to move to America and have a new life there. But because they decided that she couldn't have her job on the American air base for reasons unspecified, that never came to pass. So she came back, and then she met my dad, and then other things happened. So if she had gone to America, then I wouldn't have been born. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Good for me. Probably not so good for her. She probably would have had a much nicer life over there. Anyway, the relative from America had come over and is going back. Oh, so that's sad. So that's something that happened this week. But it's probably just as well that we didn't meet this weekend, because none of us are feeling very good. My mum had a flu shot yesterday, and that didn't do very well. You get sort of side effects when you get the flu shot. I can't get one because I'm not old enough, which is surprising, because last year or the year before I was. And I'm I'm older than that now, so whatever. I suppose they don't care anymore if I get flu. I think though last year it was because I was living with vulnerable people, and I suppose this year I am too, so I should get the flu shot. Anyway, I didn't get the flu shot, so I've probably got the flu now. Yeah, stomach flu or something. So yeah, fun. Lots of fun. There's a lot of uppy downy. Should I go like that? Yes, yes. 5 people. 5 whole people. Hello, 5 people. So let's work on this. Exactly. 5 people. 5 people in my comment section. 5 people are watching this thing. I don't know why you're watching it. I don't know what you're seeing here. I'm sorry for doing this to you, but it's what I do every week. Oh, that was nice. It's what I do every week. It's what I do every week, and I still can't play the piano, but I try and I try and I sort of know where it goes, but I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, heaven knows, but I'm gonna keep going and I'm gonna keep doing it, even though I can't do it at all, and I'm gonna keep doing this piano thing, keep doing it, even though it sounds like a load of old crap. It's gonna go wrong. Oh, that hurt my ears. It hurts everybody's ears, let's be honest. Anyway, yeah, I'm quite enjoying messing about with the keyboard, but I should probably practice and actually do things. Yes. So, it's my out of tune guitar. It's very much out of tune, even more than usual, because I haven't tuned it at all. That's really out this week. It's usually out, but it's especially out because it's been in my room for 2 weeks with nothing doing. Yes, everyone's gone very quiet. You're still there? You're still there, people? Probably not. Yeah. Anyway, so stuff has happened and things are happening, and I'm gonna do some. Well, I was talking with a friend who writes like spooky stories and stuff on things that we could do. So I had a Zoom call and we were going to do projects together. Boo, still here. Yeah, projects together, and we had a discussion about how we could do like local legends and myths and things. And it was like really exciting, and he sent me some stuff and I was going to look at it, and then I saw that guy that Daisy Cooper's brother that's in this country is doing a series about local myths and legends. Now, fair enough, that's a documentary, and I was just going to be sort of storytelling and stuff, but it's like, oh no! You've done that thing. I mean, they're talking about like the black dog or the black dog that follows people around, and that was because there's that legend is in a lot of different places, and I was talking about one from this area, and that's one of the legends that it was from a different place, but it was basically the same thing because they're legends the same from everywhere. So it's like nothing's original. That's the trouble. Oh, thank you very much, Jamie. That's a nice thing to say. Anyway, so myth and legend, that's what I was gonna do. Myth and legend, that's what we were gonna do. But someone beat me to it, and it's not gonna happen as well as it was gonna. But I suppose what I was doing with it was not what the person that's the brother of Daisy Cooper was doing with it, because he's just going around and talking to people, and we were going to do stories. Almost a tune. I surprised myself. I know it wasn't quite a tune, but it was almost a tune, and almost is almost good enough. But yes. Oh, I saw a thing yesterday about Amadeus Mozart, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and how he's a genius from the start. Obviously, we're the same. That's it. I'm very delusional. This is the whole thing. Like, I was also having this discussion with my friend, and we were talking about how people, different levels of success. See, to my mind, if you do things, anything, even if it's not successful, just doing it is the same as somebody that has done something that is successful. Just the act of doing it, the success is irrelevant, really. The fact that some people make millions of pounds and get many views and people and press attention and get invited to premieres and dinners and have honor and have statues and stuff and awards, and other people get nowhere with it. They're still doing things. So even, and also the levels, like, this is quality stuff and this is all a load of rubbish, but it's still, and it's a matter of perspective, isn't it? Because from a different angle, that's the rubbish and that's the, yeah. Anyway, so all of it's the same. If you do things in your own life, whoever you are, then potentially it's just being out in the world is the same as somebody that actually has got, because they've got the opportunities. I don't know what your situation is. Everybody's got different situations. So your situation might be that whatever you do, however you get to where you are, wherever you are, is probably, amazing from where you came from. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm coming down with something now. This is fever talk speaking. Feverish fever talk. I'm just like, well, my nose is running and I'm feeling all sort of like, what's going on? What's going on? So I haven't even been out anywhere except for the walk. Maybe I caught something in the woods. Something in the woods. Oh no, I haven't got like bitten by a tick or something, but suddenly thought, no, I was in the woods and there's like deer tick and stuff. I don't think so. Oh no! I hope I don't have something from being out in the country in the open air. That would be terrible. Yes, so I haven't really been in influencers. Yes, but I'm not even talking about influencers, because influenzas. Yes, I am an influencer. That's what I am. A metronome's on. Why have I turned the metronome on? Oops, there's a button for a metronome. Go! What? Why is the metronome? Ah! You have to do it about 5 times before the metronome turns off. Yes. I am an influencer. You are an influencer. We are the same. We're both a virus on society. A virus and a disease. An influence and an influencer are the same thing, essentially. Yes. See, I wouldn't call. Influencers. The influencers that get all the stuff that's just. What is an influencer? What is an influencer, really? It's just somebody that does the stuff without having necessarily the content to back it up. So I suppose I am, in that way, an influencer. I'm not influencing anyone, really, though, am I? No, but like somebody that's actually genuinely famous and gets all the attention and stuff, and somebody that's an influencer. Sometimes the influencers are very talented. They don't necessarily show it, and sometimes the people that are in the public eye are not as talented as all that. So, like a little sandwich of who's famous and who's infamous. La 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 la. And a lot of the famous people that are in the public eye at the moment are probably going to get in trouble quite soon. I hear talk that there's going to be a big list of people that did naughty bad things. That's underplaying what some of them might have done, but I don't know what they did because they've not specified. Just naughty bad things of various different ways, and a lot of the people that you're like, what's a nice person? Maybe not such a nice person. I look like Beetlejuice today. That's what I look like. Just I'm all over the place. I probably need a little lie down after this. I'm gonna talk at you for another couple of minutes, and then I'm gonna be like, here. Have I done stand-up comedy? Indeed I have. For ages and years and years, and a lot of good that did me. In fact, almost everybody that's on the TV, if you put on your TV and you watch 9 out of 10 Cats, or maybe QI, or have I people that I have done gigs with that did gigs for me, because I also had a comedy club, and it was quite low key though, but the people that were in there are mostly on the TV now, except for me now. Yeah, everybody that I've ever done a gig with goes on to better things. I'm like a lucky charm for everyone else. Yes, so I'm a slacker, so I probably haven't tried hard enough to get anywhere, but I didn't know how to. And also, a lot of the people that I thought were starting off at the same level as me and we're all in it together turned out to have connections and friends that I didn't know about. Not that everybody that's made it big has got those, but it does rely on knowing people and knowing how to get where you want to get. And I didn't have the slightest clue what to do. And also, really, if you're doing comedy, you need to have a car to drive around. So I did have this thing where I was doing lift shares with people for a little while, but without actually driving yourself, because what happened, like for one, a comedy, just before Edinburgh in 2010, the two other people that I was doing a show with had this wheeze where we would give petrol money to one of them, and we would drive all around and have like a mini tour before Edinburgh, and it was doing quite well, but the petrol money that we were paying was quite considerable. We weren't getting paid for these gigs, but the petrol money was possibly a lot more than we were getting paid. So it's like, and the other person had a sort of like, why are we paying so much for this? And the person that was driving the car was like, because this is how much I want to get paid. Because I'm justifying it by, I think that this is how much that I should get paid. It's like, but what about us? We're doing the gigs too. It's like, yes, but I'm doing the driving. So it's like, yes, fair enough, you are. But it was your idea and you're slightly overcharging us. And although we got on well, the third person that dropped out for various other reasons, because they were actually banned from the Free Fringe, and they blamed us, even though it wasn't the guy that drove the car and me carried on doing the show, and we had a new person step in. But the person that got banned was like, well, I spent money on this show to give us the money back. And we were like, no, quite frankly, it's your behaviour that put us in this position. Sorry, but not sorry. So yeah, and then the person that was driving the car that I still got on with at that point, he's a good guy. He, you know, I wouldn't say that I don't get on with him, but he did do some shitty things. That's the word for it. Not to me, but nobody's perfect. Everybody is a little bit selfish, and also the petrol scam thing probably shows that. It's like, yeah, we'll give you the money, but really, that's a lot of money. So yeah, so I sort of dropped out. I haven't done many gigs for the last decade, really, because I was just, you know, whatever. What's my favourite comedian who we'll look up to? I don't know. Obviously, Eddie Izzard is everybody's favourite comedian. But Stuart Lee is the person that makes me laugh, and I know it's slightly anti-comedy, but it's very, you know, you can see the way that he puts the jokes together, and he's very open about this, that this is how he's put these jokes together to force you to laugh because of the structure. So he's sort of broken it down and put it back together. So I appreciate that. He's a comedian because you can see how he set it up. And so it's like set up, middle, punchline. So it's a shaggy dog story, and then punchline. So it's like, and he's got the sort of cadences that he's set it up, so it's like any content would be funny with this, but I think his content actually is funny. So yeah, Stuart Lee I do appreciate. I know he's not everybody's taste. He's very funny, and actually what's the name? The person that did Nanette, I can't remember the name now. Oh yeah, the person that did Nanette. Oh, I can't remember the name. Oh god, I've forgotten everybody's name. I'm just like feeling. You've got to forgive me. I'm definitely coming down with something, and I feel a little bit like woozy and weird. So yeah, I look up to a lot of comedians. A lot of comedians are very funny, and yeah, I appreciate all of them. And obviously everybody that I've ever done a gig with that's gone on to greater things. You're all amazing. You have to say, because you never know. They might pull you up. It's like, oh, I found out about, I sort of knew what the pull up by your bootstraps thing meant, but it's like there's straps on the back of boots and you can't pull yourself up by them. And there was like a political cartoon about unions apparently in America in like the 1890s about how the foolish farmer thinks that they can pull themselves up by their own bootstraps, but the organized farmer knows that you have to all pull together and you can't, because you know, if you're going like this and trying to pull yourself up by your own feet, you're not going to get very far, are you? You're just going to go. So that's what the bootstrap thing is. So yes, but I'm relying on those above me to one day remember me. They're not going to remember me. I'm not really relying on them. Oh, have you seen Michael McIntyre live? Michael McIntyre is one person that I haven't really watched an awful lot of, really. But I know. But yeah, Michael McIntyre's funny, yeah. I'm saying, having not seen an awful lot of Michael McIntyre. I tell you why. Because I saw Michael McIntyre on Mock the Week. I turned on one episode of Mock the Week I've ever seen. I've avoided that. One, because I kept seeing people that I'd done gigs with, and which they're on at all panel shows. I can't avoid them, really. But I was like, oh, God, no. But two, the one episode that I put on, Michael McIntyre, you know, they get up. I have seen that they have a bit where they stand up and they do a sort of bit. It's like, hey, which is a bit like Whose Line Is It Anyway, where they get up and do bits based on the news or whatever. It's definitely the same as Whose Line Is It Anyway, only with comedy and topical humour. Anyway, Michael McIntyre got up and he started to say, "Whoa, Northerners, the Northerners," and I don't know, he said something stupid about Northerners. I can't even remember what it was now. Yeah. I can't remember what it was, but it was an objectionable thing that I've forgotten now. What the hell was it? Something stupid. So it's something about, yeah, he did something about, hey, you know how Northerners say, go to, and it's just stupid. Anyway. You're not, well, you know, Michael McIntyre, if you're a fan, you're a fan. And if you're not, you're not. And as everything, it's subjective. Everything's subjective. You like things that other people don't, but that doesn't mean you're wrong. And that doesn't mean they're right. And that doesn't mean they're right. And that doesn't mean you're wrong. And that doesn't mean you're right. And that doesn't mean they're wrong either. Because it's subjective. It's all subjective. So everybody is allowed to like what they like. So Michael McIntyre is probably very funny, but that's the only thing I've seen that wasn't particularly funny. But I can't give an actual example of what it was because I've forgotten, which is terrible because it was like something about the foot of the stairs. It was something silly anyway. Yeah. So was it? Yes, it was his routine. That's exactly. Very poor routine. Which I can't remember. All right, so I'm going to have a lie down now because I'm feeling very, very peculiar indeed. No more than usual, you might say. Anyway, 9 whole people. Wow. Hello, 9 whole people. I'm going now. And thank you for the 3 that actually like me with the thumbs up and everything. And I'll see you yes, I hope I feel better soon too. I'll have a nice lie down and see you this way up yet again next week. Have a good one. Bye.